They were only taking care of the interest of Ambanis and Adanis. The number of billionaires increased during Narendra Modi's rule, but the number of people living in poverty, in destitution, suffering, this also increased manifold. Archaeological study going on in a part of Tamil Nadu. Keezhadi. They were trying to get certain scientific archaeological proof as to how ancient the Tamil culture was.
Yes.
And RSS project cannot accept this. Supreme Court gave a very good verdict as to how Vice Chancellors has to be appointed. It is not the prerogative of the governor. At the amendment that Tamil Nadu Assembly passed, that was given approval by the Supreme Court. Then High Court is again coming.
Tamilnadu CPIM is conducting a 10-day long campaign exposing the anti-people policies of the BJP government and also demanding the state government, the ruling DMK government, to be pro-people in their approach. So in the current political scenario at the All India level as well as at the Tamil Nadu level, what is your message to the Tamil Nadu people?
It is very important that the Tamil Nadu State Committee of the party has launched this campaign. In fact, in the first week of this month, we have had the Central Committee meeting. There we have called upon all units of our party to take up livelihood issues of the people. The BJP government is now moving to its 11th year. All these years, though Narendra Modi and his ministerial colleagues were lavishing promises at different junctures, they were only taking care of the interest of Ambanis and Adanis. The number of billionaires increased during Narendra Modi's rule, but the number of people living in poverty, in destitution, in suffering, this also increased manifold. 2 crore employment per year was offered, but unemployment is increasing. Price rise is continuing. Attacks against minorities are continuing. Attacks against people belonging to scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, backward communities who are supposed to be within the Hindu, construct. Majority those who are within the Hindu construct, they are also being attacked by the Manuvadi approach of RSS. So these are all very, very important issues related to people of our country. So to make people understand what is the promise of Narendra Modi and what is their practice. Of course, in the case of the state of Tamil Nadu, there is an alternate government under Mr. M.K. Stalin, where politically Congress, 2 left parties like CPIM and CPI and various other parties are there. It is our duty in the state of Tamil Nadu that we should help the government led by Mr. M.K. Stalin to fulfill the promises that we collectively gave to the people of Tamil Nadu. This is a DMK government, is led by DMK, and they have stated that they will take care of the problems of the poorest of the poor. In that, wherever we find a certain friendly, creative criticism is to be, raised, we are duty bound to do that. Okay. So that is what the Tamil Nadu party is doing with regard to the problems of Tamil Nadu.
Narendra Modi has come to power for the 3rd term. The secular foundation of our country is at stake. Can you explain our party's task in retaining the secular characteristics of our country, Comrade?
Yeah, you are right. Narendra Modi is moving towards his 3rd term, but it's a crippled BJP-led government, because in 2014 election, Narendra Modi and BJP had a majority of its own. 2019 too, they had a majority for BJP. Now BJP lost its majority. This is a fact of the matter. But Narendra Modi is trying to behave as though nothing has happened.
Okay.
It's business as usual.
Yes.
But it is on two crutches to, our Telugu Desam party of
Yeah.
Chandrababu Naidu of, Andhra Pradesh, and Janata United of Nitish Kumar of Bihar. But for the support from these two partners, Narendra Modi doesn't have majority in Lok Sabha.
Yes.
But despite this handicap, he and RSS is trying to put a brave face, and they wanted to, continue their majoritarian, Hindutva-based, Manuvada-based, anti-secular, assault, taking away the democratic rights of various sections of people. Maoists, for example, what is being done to them?
They were ready for the talks.
Yeah, their policy is political project. CPIM is not accepting.
Yes.
But their adventurous paths, they themselves started reflecting upon, and they offered for talk. But this elected democratic government is refusing to talk to a group who were misled, who were following a wrong path, and it's a systematic assassination of their entire leadership. The General Secretary of their Maoist party has been assassinated, various other. We, the left parties, issued a joint letter addressed to Narendra Modi that you have to conduct yourself in a constitutional manner.
Yes.
There should not be any extrajudicial murder. So this is the most atrocious thing that they are doing. Same thing, Stan Swami, Father Stan Swami, it was a extrajudicial murder within the jail. So attack on democracy, authoritarian style, then attack on federalism. The states' rights are being trampled upon. All these issues are very, very grave problems that the Republican Constitution and its functioning is today faced with. So we want a broad platform of movement by left, democratic, secular and progressive political forces, social groups and individuals to come together so that we would be able to stop this authoritarian drive of Narendra Modi government. But in this, just political struggle is not good enough.
Okay.
You have to have a cultural struggle also required, because RSS is trying to, present their project as a cultural nationalist project.
Yes.
You see, they are working with their communal progressive cultural project in the minds of the people.
So what are our specific tasks in the cultural front should be? How should it be?
In the cultural front, we have to take note of what RSS is doing. For example, there is a, archaeological study going on in a part of Tamil Nadu. Keezhadi. They were trying to get certain scientific archaeological proof as to how ancient the Tamil culture was.
Yes.
And RSS project cannot accept this.
Yeah.
So the head of the archaeological scientific, excavation and project, he is being transferred to a North Indian state. So at different layers this attack is coming, and we have to take up all these issues and make people conscious about how RSS project they are trying to implement. In the field of education, they are directly intervening. Even in a state like Kerala, vice chancellors are sought to be appointed by RSS group. In Tamil Nadu also, Supreme Court gave a very good verdict as to how vice chancellors has to be appointed. It is not the prerogative of the governor, and the amendment that Tamil Nadu Assembly passed, that was given approval by the Supreme Court. Then High Court is again coming. It is very strange. This shows the hold of RSS in the judicial process also.
Yes.
I am compelled to say that. So this is the very serious situation that exists in our country at different states.
Okay.
So there has to be massive effort to fight these tendencies politically, fight these tendencies culturally, and fight these tendencies ideologically.
Okay.
Multi-pronged resistance
Okay.
is the need of the hour.
Oh. Especially in this Pahalgam attack, we are saying that the government is trying to use it for their political and communal gains. What do you think is the perspective of the people of India, especially? How are they seeing the BJP-led government?
You see, it is a very important aspect now you have posed through this question. In Pahalgam, the terrorists, you see, they having carried out the murder after identifying people on religious lines. It was a very, very diabolic move to divide Indian people also on communal lines.
Yes.
You see, that was the project of the terrorists.
Okay.
But people of India, including those of Jammu and Kashmir, they foiled this movement at the first instance. See, they and Indian political society stood like a single human being and condemned terrorism and stated that we will not get divided on communal religious lines. We would fight terrorism remaining together. This was the message. In Jammu and Kashmir, people had their hartal organized on their own spontaneously. They have had candlelight processions.
Yes.
And also the fact that one Kashmiri youths, Adil Shah, you see, when we took a delegation to Jammu and Kashmir with 6 members of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha together from Communist Party of India, Marxist,
yes,
we had occasion to meet the wife of Adil Shah, the father and mother of Adil Shah. We told them that the entire country, India, stand with you because your son is a brave hero. He tried to protect the innocent, tourists who were sought to be murdered by these terrorists. And he was also murdered by the terrorists. See? So that was the first response. But later on, RSS and Sangha Parivar started their campaign of hatred. When Madhya Pradesh BJP minister, he said that we allowed the sister of terrorists to address the press conference. He was referring to Sophia Qureshi. You see, I visited the daughter of the slain, person in Kerala, Mr. Ramachandran. Mr. Ramachandran's daughter, Aradi, told the world and to us when we met her also.
I've got 2 brothers.
She said, I lost my father in front of my eyes, but I got 2 elder brothers, Muzaffar and Samir. We met Muzaffar also when we went to Jammu and Kashmir. And from the phone of Muzaffar, I spoke to Aradi. I told Aradi, look, your elder brother is now sitting with me in Srinagar. So this kind of, great emotional solidarity was being developed on the one hand, but Sangha Parivar used this occasion to spread hatred. Even the title given, Operation Sindoor, you see, there is some, particular angle which the powers that we wanted to give. So we have to be very, very careful about RSS and Sangha Parivar trying to communalize Pahalgam and what had happened afterwards. So CPIM Central Committee has decided to take this campaign also to the nook and corner of our country.
Comrade, the international scenario, Israel is waging genocidal war against the Palestinian people, and it's been happening for more than 1.5 years. And now they have, waged attacks against Iran, which is a sovereign state. So how is it actually progressing? Is there an end to it? And we see that the Narendra Modi government is shamelessly supporting Israel. And we need, to hear from you about this issue, Comrade.
That's right. You are referring to the intensified genocidal attack of Zionist Israel with the support of United States of America since October 7th, 2023. It's true. But the attack on Palestine by the Zionists goes back to many more decades, you see. Not even 1948 when Israel was set up. Even before that, There were coming, settlers were attacking, driving away, evicting those who were living in Palestine, Arabs. It has been happening. So it's a long drawn, systematic, diabolic project. Of course, when they were all doing this at different points of time, Jews were suffering in the Holocaust. That's also a fact.
Yes.
But now what Jews suffered under Holocaust, many times more they are doing on Palestinian people. And the victims under Nazi Germany are now becoming the perpetrators of atrocity. This is a very strange transformation in history. Now, see, there are two important things. It has been defined as an apartheid-like atrocity that Zionists are committing. Then they are violating UN resolutions without any hesitation. Oslo Accord, which was also not a fully justifiable accord. It was also a lopsided accord.
Yes.
But still, even that is not being followed. That's a two-state, concept. Now, from river to sea, the Zionists want to occupy everything. And for the viewers of this program, most of them would know this, but to set the record straight and to bring back the memory, if you look at the world map before 1948, there is no Israel.
Yes.
There was only Palestine. And even the UN documents related to the creation of Israel, that the reference is partition of Palestine.
Yes.
Now, partition happens of Palestine, then there is no Palestine remaining. This is where things are moving now. So, it is a brought-on civilization of humanity. Such a naked atrocity can be committed in front of our eyes, and all international organizations are rendered helpless. And what is the role of India? You raised that issue also. You see, historically, Indian people stood with people of Palestine. Mahatma Gandhi, on more than one occasion, spoke about Palestine. And the simple manner in which he explained it is worth recalling. He said that, like England belongs to English people,
Palestine.
like Germany belongs to German people, like France belongs to French people, Palestine belongs to Arab people. When he says, but Jews can also live there, on mutually acceptable terms. Then he referred to India. You see, different religious people live here, people speaking different languages and culture, we live here. Like that, there should be one Palestinian state. But that is no more practical now.
Yes.
Original idea was one Palestinian state where Jews can also have their place of stay and equal citizenship and things like that. Now, Narendra Modi is participating in this genocidal aggression of the Zionist Netanyahu. Like Modi is trying to establish the RSS project of Hindu Rashtra, Netanyahu is trying to establish a Jewish state where Palestinians, Arab, Christians, they all have second-rate citizenship, like what M.S. Gowalkar advocated for India. You see? This is what is. That is why ideologically Netanyahu and Narendra Modi, they are so close to each other. Now, the Israel-supported drone manufacturing company in Hyderabad with Adani participation, these weapons and war materials are produced in Hyderabad and transported to Israel
to kill the Palestinians.
To kill Palestinians. Children, women, old people, those who are treated in hospitals, they're all butchered and consciously starving people to death. This is also being taken recourse to by Zionism. It is such a sad and poignant situation that exists today. Without the support of US imperialism, this is not possible. And when there were moves for a ceasefire in Palestine, in Gaza, America is vetoing it. Then Trump claims that I brought peace between India and Pakistan. Ceasefire is because of me. What do you have to say about Gaza? You don't want ceasefire there? Before election, he was claiming that I will set the problem of Ukraine-Russia within a day.
Yes.
Palestine problem I will set within a day. He is unable to do all that. And he don't want to do that because he has his own. He went and negotiated with Zelensky and he had a quarrel in White House with Zelensky, notorious. Then he forced Zelensky, maybe for that he had the quarrel with Zelensky. Now all rare earth deposits of Ukraine,
They want
America has the right over.
So that's why they take tricks.
This is how America, the military industrial complex of America is behaving. This is a huge threat to peace in the world. But in West Asia, a people is being annihilated, erased from the face of humanity.
How are the people of the world reacting to this? Do we see any hope?
You see, people of world in different parts of the world, there are solidarity movement. That is why in America, anybody who declares solidarity with Palestine, they are punished. From campuses, they are being sent out. This is also happening. But in Europe, there is a Palestinian solidarity movement is gathering strength. But how far this would impact upon the scheme of things, we are not very sure. When Vietnam War was continuing, massive Vietnam solidarity programs in Europe and United States of America did play an important role. Unfortunately, but those days there was Soviet Union, there was East Europe. Now the absence of USSR and East Europe, whatever limitations and inadequacies were there in Soviet Union and East Europe, we don't hold a brief for some aberrations of USSR or East Europe. But absence of this is very much painfully visible in the world today.